Hey you guys, this is Rafael Eledge from Relics.com in Savannah, Tennessee. I hope you're doing well. Tried something a little bit different this time. I hope you enjoy it. We went on a trip down to Florida, down to the Keys, and went to an amazing place, and I just wanted to share it with you. Got to thinking, man, this is something a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me hear your feedback, good or bad. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. But hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Guys, I got a special treat for you today. This is Rafael from Relics.com. Today, we are coming to you from the Dry Tortugas National Park. We're right off the coast of Key West. We came down because I am celebrating today because I got married last week. And even on a honeymoon, you can't get away from collecting. This is one of my favorite guns of all time. It's a 15-inch Rodman smoothbore cannon. It means it fires a round ball 15 inches in diameter. Yep, you heard that right, 15 inches. The solid shot of this one was 454 pounds. And you can imagine, look at my hand. This barrel is huge. This thing weighs 49,644 pounds. It's marked CA & Company, which is Cyrus Alger & Company in Boston. They were one of the biggest manufacturers during the Civil War and before as well. This is Dry Tortugas, meaning no water, meaning dry, and Tortugas, which is the Spanish word for turtles. A lot of turtles around, bird sanctuary on one side. If you ever get a chance, check out these pictures. It's a beautiful place to be. But back to the cannon. This one made 1871. Around the muzzle face, which is this part, you'll have your maker mark, you'll have the weight, you'll have the inspector, TTSL. Don't know what that is, but I'll look it up, and when I get home, I'll have it on here. It'll be right here. Production date, 1871, because this place wasn't finished. Matter of fact, it wasn't ever finished. They started it, and it was just out in the middle of nowhere. So for years, decades, they were working on this fort. It's just a wonderful place. It was built for 420 cannon emplacements. Never fully armed though, because they realized when it all boiled down to it, if a ship wanted to go around, they just went around them. It was built to protect the waterways going from the Gulf of Mexico around to the Atlantic. It's just a beautiful place. So if you get a chance, check it out. Do a little more reading on the Rodman Cannon, and that's R-O-D-M-A-N. They're an amazing smoothbore cannon, huge gun, as you can see. One thing I love about history is that there's always something else to learn. Today I learned something and saw something that is reportedly the last one surviving in the U.S. In 1863, they finished this little building. Check it out in this picture. This is a hot shot furnace. What would they do with that? They had on this end is a bellow. They had the fire going down below, and they would put solid shot balls in to heat them up red hot. Why would you do that? If you fired it from one of these cannon that we just talked about and it hit one of those wooden ships, it had a good chance of setting that ship on fire. This one was believed to be the last one that was built, finished in 1863, and they rebuilt it in 2004. How neat is that? One thing that's really neat about the fort here, Fort Jefferson at Dry Tortugas National Park, is that it was the place that Dr. Samuel Mudd was held prisoner after the Civil War. If that name sounds familiar, it's because after John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln at Ford's Theater, he jumped from the box down to the stage and he broke his leg. After he left, he went and they found Dr. Samuel Mudd. Dr. Mudd set his leg because it was broken. There's no proof that Mudd knew Booth. It's speculated that he did because they were so scared of an uprising of guerrilla warfare after the war that they persecuted Dr. Mudd as well. They put him here. This is actually the cell that he was held in originally. He tried to escape. They moved him to a more secure location. But he did come in handy because there was an outbreak of yellow fever here, and he helped nurse those people that were holding him prisoner back to health. So, and they released him later because there was no hard evidence that he was an accomplice in the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. So here's to you, Dr. Mudd. Here's mud in your eye. Well,
tried something new. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time. Love you guys.